Hello guys, I am back for another goddamn Star Wars video. Wouldn't you even know I would do more Star Wars videos? At least I'd still want to because I still love Star Wars. But with all seriousness, I really wanted to get back to doing Star Wars videos. I mentioned in my Mattel Jurassic World Collection video, recent one from 2019, that I wasn't going to be doing any more Star Wars figure reviews because, you know, they haven't been getting that much attention or so in my second channel. But regardless, despite that, I just really wanted to keep on going. Yeah, I really never kept this promise, but I'm definitely going to keep on going because I really wanted to make more Star Wars videos, and I want to keep collecting more Star Wars figures, so I really do not want to keep on holding back on doing that because you know how Star Wars is today, and I just didn't want to let that get in the way with my excitement on Star Wars and collecting figures and having some fun. So with that out the way, I'm just gonna jump right into the conclusion. I've collected more Star Wars figures and waited days and days and days. Somehow it was delayed yesterday, but today I finally got some stuff, even though it's not what you actually expect, but you probably already seen like the big box in the thumbnail, but it's probably not going to get that much views any freaking way. But I'll be putting what figures I've got in the dang thumbnail, just 2016 to 2018. Let's just say it's from there, and it's the movie lines because you know how much I love the movies that came out recently. So let's just get out the way. It's this big freaking box right here, this white box, big freaking white box, and a tiny, not tiny, but a flat, but almost flat, yellow package right there as well, because this is basically two items that I had to get and spending almost $45 on the darn thing. I'm glad it didn't go to waste because I thought I was going to lose these during the whole problem that's going on today, which I will not get into because I think you already know. But look, I'm going to unbox this stuff and show you what exactly I got, and I'm be excited to show you. And the real reason why I wanted to make this video is because I hadn't done a review of these two figures, right, from Rise of Skywalker and Dr. Afra. I hadn't made any review of these two because I said I was gonna not make a review of these characters because of the fact that I was kind of like not really too excited to make another Star Wars figure review, but I still want to make more, so I'm gonna make it up by just simply placing these two here alongside while I unbox these dang boxes. And yeah, you're not gonna see me fully, but that'd be the benefit because you also won't see the shipping address on the packages. So let me just get the big one out the way, then get the small ones, because you know the biggest is just the most special one in my opinion. Because I rewatched Solo a few days ago. Absolutely loved that movie. It was such a fun movie. I still think that to this day. I mean, it's not a Rogue One. Rogue One was the better Star Wars prequel, the anthology series for the movies. But man, I consider Solo to be really fun. It's just never get really tired of Star Wars when it gets really, really as good. I've always been cool that Ever Loving Heck wrapped it like this for the package, because it's like, okay, that's just the easiest way I opened the package. Like, you probably not even saw that at all. That's just bad placing. But all I had to do was just cut off this part so I could probably get the box off of there. And you probably already seen it, so let me just place it down again. Okay, should be easier. Oh, here we go. Let's get this big ass box out the way. Here it is. This is the one thing that I was wanting to get since this film was released. Yet somehow it was too late for me to even get it. This is the Han Solo Land Speeder set from Solo 2018. Freaking wanted to get this set so badly. And yes, this is used already, so apparently it doesn't come with the gun. But why would he carry the gun when apparently he didn't have that when he was in the beginning of the film? So yeah, it is pretty used. Like I said before, like I bought this used. I didn't think the package would look this banged up a little bit from right here, but I can ignore that. So it's a little messy too. No, honestly, I never really got into reviewing a single Solo figure from like the movie wave. I only did the vintage collection Han Solo, which I still have alongside. But I'm gonna go over the package because it just looks cool. So you got the usual Star Wars logo right alongside with the Millennium Falcon right there. And this is to me, a really cool rendition of the Millennium Falcon before it became the piece of junk that it was today. Then you got Han, Lando, Kira, and Chewbacca over there. And then you got Han over here with his land speeder. And then the figure itself, which was one of the main reasons why I wanted to buy this set. And he's looking pretty freaking cool. I can't wait to get him out the box. And like Han Solo's land speeder. Force Link 2.0. You got the demonstration with that comm link. I'm going to call it a comm link because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And you got the Disney and Hasbro logos. On the side, it's Star Wars and more the backdrop with that other vehicle that was chasing him in the film. And the other side, again, the same thing as the other side of the package. Force Link 2.0. And the back side, you get the Star Wars logo again, Force Link 2.0. And then you get the, let's just say it might be the prototype, or it just might as well a much more enhanced version of the pick, or the figure. With Han and his land speeder, and it does have an action feature to where it's supposed to launch an ejector seat. And you got the comm link with the regular Han Solo, but again, they'll go a lot more cheaper online, so don't even go bother trying to find it for like $20-something in the store, because I still can't believe they selling it for that much price. When I was still looking for Jurassic figures up to the store and like in Target or so, I'm like, why the heck was it still expensive? But in eBay, they'd be selling it for a lot cheaper, so definitely a good buy on eBay. There's even more demonstrations here with the Force Link 2.0 thing. Honestly, I did feel like I missed out on this. I would love to try it out if I get the Force Link 2.0 thing. I don't know if I would, but it would be cool. And as usual, I am really happy that I got this. Yes, I have bought one that's in used condition just to save a few dollars, but I'm still pretty excited. Like, this is actually pretty cool. I didn't think the land speeder itself would be really huge, and I didn't think this part over here would be made out of rubber or some kind of rubber. Yeah, it's definitely rubber, but at the same time, it's basically in that used condition. You see how I wouldn't say banged up, but dirtied up. You see how it looks over here, and it does have an action feature when you actually squeeze that part. The seat right here that Han would sit in is an ejector seat, or an ejection seat, whatever how you want to put it, but it's pretty nice. And his land speeder is pretty cool. I would go into detail how much it is inspired by a muscle car, like a Mustang. When I watched the featurette, it was pretty cool. So already I love this land speeder. But I mainly got this because of the Han figure. I mean, Han is freaking awesome looking. Let me just look at this guy. This is actually the best Han Solo figure I've bought. Well, best young Han Solo figure I've bought. His attire is great. Even his hair is all smoothed down compared to the other figures you would buy from Han Solo or this movie line. It's just, I love his attire. I love his hair. I love the way he's the way he looks. This is the best looking Han Solo figure I've bought. Even though it may be the basic one, but it's the best one. I freaking love it. Just look at that. It's just awesome. I'm so glad I got this. Even though it's just a basic 5 points of articulation figure, it's cool. Would love to see a vintage collection or Black Series style version of this, but you know, we're not going to get that. But I'm pretty happy with this one. This is just cool. Definitely glad I got this figure. But before I get to the next package, I want to go over a little bit more on this land speeder because it just looks astounding. The detailing on it for something like so big. I mean, at the time, this thing cost like $30 or something. I really wanted to wait until I get a price drop or a better price. I got this for at least 20, like 21 at least, combined with the figure lot, which will make it 45. But this will be a better, like this over here, buying it for at least 20 or so is better. And just the detailing on it, it may be used, but it's great looking. It's also got the added like details over here, like these weared out details. Like you would normally see this clean, but this kind of reminds me of Power to Force 2's land speeder. I do have that land speeder still, but it's not in the best condition. Here's the other land speeder I own, which still has the spring glide wheels. Yep, this is the Power to Force 2 land speeder this is Luke Skywalker's land speeder. Like I said, it has that wearing detail that it added on there. Even though this is a basic repaint of the original land speeder from 1978, depending on when you want to say, 1977 and 1978. It's from the original Kenner toy line. It's got the snap open space hatch, and it's got the peg holes where R2-D2 and C-3PO can fit right in the back, but it also has a missing pod on here. So bought this at vintage stock, used for a long time ago. It was at a cheap price. I would have bought one with the window complete as well, but this thing is basically incomplete. But yeah, this is still a fun little vehicle. But I wanted to make a mention that it still sparks a little bit of a similarity between this one, but this one doesn't have any spring glide wheels, which is kind of unfortunate because it's just flat. And it, yeah, it's just flat. But it also has that little Force Link symbol down there, which I didn't notice until now. It's pretty nice. Like, the whole vehicle itself is detailed and everything, but this is, out of all the land speeders I've ever seen, this one didn't really have much of the spring glide wheels. It would have been cool if it had it, but the detailing makes up for it so much. Like, but look at the seats. Pretty nice. This is the backside here. This is just, it just looks so dang cool. Really love how this looks. Definitely gives out a Star Wars muscle car vibe as they were going for the film. So yeah, definitely love this land speeder, and I definitely love this Han Solo figure. So I'm glad I bought it. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. For the meantime, you're going to see my Jurassic World stuff over there, which is like a big collection, and I have it face down because you won't see the actual address. Or you won't be able to see the address on the other side here. So the best thing I can actually do is actually cut half of it from here. Yeah, because I'm literally using. Yeah, you're not gonna see it well, but it's the best way I can open it. Oh, some figures are like right the freak there. Just gonna slide them out. Let's go ahead and dump them all out. Alright, so these are all the figures unboxed out of the dang package, or unwrapped, as you can see, because I got bubble wrap everywhere. But as you can see, this is the Battle of Crate Last Jedi figures over here. The trio: Rose, Rey, and Poe Dameron. And it's funny because I already have this Rey figure and reviewed it, but this is a different variation. You can see the, well, let's just call this the salt on her boots, because I wouldn't call it snow, but it's the salt on her boots. This is obviously a different variation, and I was also really excited to pick up the Rose figure because this is a different variation, and this is my second Rose figure, so it's pretty cool. And this Poe Dameron figure here, I just dropped them, but this Poe Dameron figure here is pretty nice, although it looks like this hand here, because it's got an extra bit too much plastic wrapped around its hand, so I don't think you can fit anything on there, so it's going to be a difficult time trying to figure out how to get that and get rid of most of that. But that Poe Dameron figure is nice. I love the likeness too. That definitely looks like Oscar Isaac from the film. Also got another Jyn Erso, which is also a variation. I don't know what these two figures are particularly from. Like, I know they're from Rogue One, but I'm trying to figure out what the play set was, because I didn't. I know they're from a play set or something exclusive. But this is obviously Jyn Erso and Cassian. And I'm freaking glad I got these, especially Cassian, because I've been aching to get a Cassian figure. Even though I was going to get the Black Series variation, which is the better version, or you might call it Vintage Collection version. It's the better version, but I'm fine with this Cassian figure. It's also pretty cool. Doesn't matter about the low points of articulation. Jyn Erso's likeness may be a little bit messy on this figure, from like somewhat, but it's actually kind of better than the other Jyn Erso that I pretty much gave to my little brother. But again, I still definitely prefer the Vintage Collection one that I reviewed and still own over the basic Jyn Erso, but this is still cool. Also, the weapon's also nice. Like, yeah, got all these figures, and I'm glad I do because they are nice. Also, I'd like to mention that the Rose figure that I got right here, which is the Battle of Crate Rose, I actually really love this one more than the usual Rose figure, but this one's still nice. But I really like this figure because of the outfit she's wearing. It's actually pretty nice. It's like the only variation of Rose I've gotten other than just, well, this one. And I also like the necklace. She still got that necklace, you know, the Tico sisters necklace, you know. Also, I completed the trio of friends. As you already know, you know, I freaking love this. Now, all I need to do is go find Kylo Ren, because I still hadn't got a Kylo Ren figure. I mean, out of all the figures that I've ever collected, I still hadn't gotten a Kylo Ren, or a C-3PO, or R2-D2, or a Chewbacca, or anything. I'm like, come on, what the frick am I even doing? And let's also have a comparison to Han Solo, which I forgot to do before. And you can tell by the light, and I know, okay, there we go. From the lighting over here, he don't look that bad, but from over here, he looks a little weird. So, yeah. As you can see, the lightness is obviously look a little bit different. I definitely like the other Han Solo much better. Like, this one matches this Eldon's likeness, but this one, it's sort of there, but it's still a little mixed up because of the eye paint. So, yeah, but the figure's still nice. I definitely do have to go buy the original one because I think that one looks better and it's much more posable, because this one may be a good figure, but it's still got a problem with that leg joint. Well, I'm pretty glad I got these figures. Now, this is going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Well, yeah, I'm collecting Star Wars figures still, and I'm still excited for more. So, yeah, we see you guys later, and thanks for watching.